Gladius, Beast of the Night, also known as Tricephalos, is the first Night Lord you will face in Elden Ring Nightreign. As such, it will be your first real challenge. In this video I'm going to explain how to effectively fight it. To start off, let's discuss Gladius absorptions and resistances. The beast has no notable strengths other than its high fire absorption, which he takes 50% reduced damage from, so avoid any fire damage weapons or spells. It is a little weak to pierce damage, though it's only a 10% bonus. The more important weaknesses here are holy damage and sleep. Holy damage is designed as its main weakness. Not only does it deal bonus 35% damage, but it also increases the guard-breaking ability of your attacks, especially when it's split up, and when dealt enough holy damage, it receives a debuff to its defense and attack. As you can see, holy makes a big difference in this fight, and I highly recommend trying to find some holy-based equipment to make this fight easier. Sleep, on the other hand, only staggers it for a moment when applied, but because of its very low sleep resistance, you will get a lot of punish windows with it. While not as good as holy, sleep armaments can also be a viable choice. As for other status effects, Gladius is somewhat resistant to poison and frost, immune to madness, and moderately resistant to rot and blood loss. Now let's discuss Gladius' moveset and how to tackle the fight. When you first start, Tricephalos will be merged into one big three-headed wolf. It will mostly use his charge or single bite attacks to close the distance. Both of these moves are pretty well telegraphed, have somewhat poor tracking, and can be simply dodged either through them or to the side and give you a small attack window afterwards. Occasionally, it will use one of its chain attacks. Those include double sword sweep, indicated by Gladius swinging one of its side heads and the sword coming off its back. It will then swing the sword in front of it from one side to the other and then repeat the other way. It will usually back off before using this move, so dodge forward and towards the swinging sword to close the distance and get a moderate attack window after the swings. Sword swing. Gladius will raise its head and swing the chain around itself in a circular motion one time. Dodge the swing by rolling one time to the left. If you're close to it, you'll get a short attack window. Vertical slash. Gladius will launch its sword high above it and then slam it into the ground a medium distance in front of it. This attack only deals damage where the sword hits, so by sticking close to it you can completely avoid it and get a generous attack window. Pause into double sword swing. Gladius will lunge at you and immediately follow up with two swings of its sword. Dodge through the pounce to get close and then immediately dodge the first swing. The second swing goes in a wider radius and one hit if you stick close. Likewise, if you're further, the first swing will miss, so you only have to dodge the second one. The beast can do a grab attack, indicated by the long wind-up of all three heads, combined with some purple light coming from its mouths. Simply dodge through it for a moderate attack window. It can also do a fire breath attack in a large cone in front of it, indicated by sparks appearing in and around its mouth. This attack goes out a little bit sooner than you may anticipate, so dodge preemptively. The last attack that it can do in phase 1 is a triple bite. It will quickly do 2 bites without much telegraphing, followed by a delayed third one. When it's about to do the attack, it will quickly wind up its heads. Dodge through the 2 quick bites going to the left of it to land behind it where it can't reach you with the third attack. After bringing it to around 75% health, Gladius will roar and set itself ablaze, followed by a small explosion splitting it into 3 flames. The flames and explosion can deal damage to you, so try to keep your distance when it does that. After that, the 3 flames will transform into 3 separate wolves, sharing 1 health bar. Immediately after this transition, the wolf with the sword on his back will roar, which will cause a red circle to appear on your character for a short time. This will cause all 3 wolves to become very aggressive until it disappears, so get some distance between you and them and play defensively. Alternatively, if you're playing a Night Thrower with an AoE ult, you can use the fact that wolves will gather around you and use it to deal triple damage and possibly stagger them. When the circle isn't on your character, only 1 wolf will be aggressive towards you, while the other 2 will stay back in solo or fight your teammates in multiplayer, so you only have to worry about 1 wolf. The wolves in this form don't get any new attacks other than the red circle roar. They will employ the same attacks as the merged version but with less width. Additionally, only the wolf with the sword can use chain attacks. In this form, the wolves are also much easier to stagger, most notably when you have holy damage. After roughly 45 seconds, they will merge back together and the fight will continue as in phase 1, only now they will have 2 new moves. One is a follow-up after any of its chain attacks. It will grab the sword with its jaw and jump high into the air, landing near you and causing explosions to erupt in front of him. Simply run towards and behind it to avoid the blast and get an attack window. The second new move is its biggest attack that it will use either once or twice during the fight. Gladius will grab the sword and set it aflame, after which it will stab it into the ground and pull it out with a sweeping motion, causing a wave of flames to travel in front of him. If you're close, dodge through the attack as he pulls the sword out. If you're far, dodge through the wave just as it's about to hit you. Gladius will usually split the second time somewhere around 25 to 35% of his HP, but nothing new happens when it does so. So that's basically it. So yeah, I hope you found this guy helpful. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. I put the full fight at the end of this video for anyone interested, so enjoy. And I'll see you next time. Bye!